Hello everybody! Welcome back to some more Pokemon Fire Red. In the last episode, we made it over here to Seafoam Island. It was a pretty treacherous journey. We ran very low on PP, so if we take a look at our Pokemon, as you can see, Pidgeot's poisoned, he's about to die, but there's no Poke Centers. I don't have any antidotes, so Pidgeot's just gonna die. And if we take a look at some of our Pokemon, for example, like here we got our Gyarados, he's got no PP on Strength. Our Alakazam is almost out of PP for Psychic. Our Raichu's almost out of PP for Thunderbolt. It's awful. We're really running low on PP for our moves. But in today's episode, we are going to be heading into this cave over here to continue our journey to Cinnabar Island. So we're in the Seafoam Island Cave now. Here we are. And it's going to be like Mount Moon, but we're going to find icy Pokemon instead of rock types. So we got an Ice Heal. It would have been a lot nicer if that was an antidote, but it was not an antidote. And now let's just head into battle and see what the first Pokemon is. It's a Zubat. Well, that's a pretty standard cave Pokemon. I was hoping it would be something cooler, like a Jinx or something, or a Seal, because you can find some of those here. But no, it was not. So we're just going to kind of be searching our way through here. Pidgeot died, but I knew that was going to happen. Anyways, we're going to search our way through here and see what we can find. Ooh! Psyduck. I already have Psyduck, but it's a lot more exciting to see a Psyduck than like a Zubat. So we're just going to run away from Psyduck because we got to conserve our PP. Because we don't have much PP. And there's not a Pokemon Center for a long time. We got to revive, which I could use to revive Pidgeot. But I'm not too really concerned about Pidgeot at the moment. We're just kind of searching our way through this cave. And we can find a very rare, certain legendary Pokemon in this cave. But I don't know whether or not we'll be finding it in today's episode. We got a Big Pearl, so that's cool. But my main goal for today's episode isn't really to find that really rare, cool, legendary Pokemon, although that would be cool. My main goal is just kind of get out of here. And I don't really know where I'm supposed to go. Ooh! Here's a new Pokemon, Seal. This is exciting. Alright, so let's try to catch it. Let's go for Sleep Powder, put it to sleep. Then we'll use a few cuts to beat it down. Now we go for Cut. It missed. Of course it did. There's a 5% chance to miss, and it misses. Alright, so there we go. That did pretty good damage. I think we can go for one more cut just to lower it down a little bit more. Okay, good. Perfect. Perfect zone. Yellow. It's asleep, so I've got a higher chance to catch it. So let's just go ahead and huck a Great Ball at it. And there we go! We caught ourselves a Seal. Gotcha! Seal was caught. The Seal's data has been added to the Pokedex, so we got Seal, number 86, the Sea Lion Pokemon. It's 3 foot 7 inches tall, and it's 198.4 pounds. Gosh! Seal's a lot heavier than it looks. It looks pretty light, but I guess sea lions are heavy. Covered with light blue fur. That's light blue? The fur looks white. Anyways, covered with light blue fur. It hides, it's thick and tough. Wait, what? Covered with light blue fur, its hide is thick and tough. Okay. Anyways, it was a little confusing because I thought it was hiding something. Cause like, you know, its hide, as in it was hiding something, but no, it's like its literal hide. So this is getting confusing. Anyways, let me restart. Covered with light blue fur, its hide is thick and tough. It is active in bitter cold of minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That sounds pretty cold. I don't know how cold minus 40 degrees is because I use Celsius. So let me search it up. How much is minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit? In Celsius, specifically. Negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit is also negative 40 degrees Celsius. Interesting. They're the same temperature. So anyways, Seal's caught. Very interesting how negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit is the same as negative 40 degrees Celsius. I guess you learn something new every day. But anyways, let's just continue looking through Seafoam Islands. And actually, let's go here and surf. Oh, the current is much too fast. Surf can't be used here. Interesting. So we cannot surf on the water here. So I wonder what the water is there for then if we can't surf on it. We found another Seal. But all things considered, I'm not really too interested in getting a second Seal. Sorry, buddy. Ooh, Pokeball. We got ourselves an Ultra Ball. Very exciting. But where do we go from here? Another Seal. But let's just keep running away from the Seals, because I really don't need any Seals on the moment. What does the sign say? Hint, boulders might change the flow of water. Okay. Good to know. Ooh, Golbat. I think I already have. No, I don't have one of you, actually. Okay. Another Pokemon we should try and catch, then. So let's start for going cuts. Of course, I missed cut again. It's 95% accurate. Yeah, I've missed it twice in, like, the last 5 times I've used it. Anyways, let's just cut again. Alright. Supersonic, it missed. Thank goodness. Let's go for another cut. Okay, it doesn't kill. We can go for a sleep powder, and then we can try and throw a great ball at it. And, of course, Venusaur misses again. And now we're confused. So maybe we won't try to put the Golbat to sleep, because I don't want to risk hurting myself. Let's just throw the great ball at the Golbat, then. Nope, it broke out. Okay, that's a bit annoying. And it's going to do Wing Attack, which will do a lot of damage. Alright, Venusaur's healing up. Maybe we should try throwing an Ultra Ball at this Golbat. Definitely not our Master Ball. We don't want to use that thing by accident. That'd be awful. Well, alright, here's the Ultra Ball. Come on. Ah, it's close. Maybe we do have to go for the Sleep Powder. You know what? Let's take the risk. I've got plenty of health with Venusaur anyways. I don't think I'll be dying from hitting myself once with Sleep Powder. And it worked anyways. There we go. It's great. Now I think we just go ahead and throw the Ultra Ball at it. Alright, surely now it should catch. Ultra Ball, almost red HP, and the Golbat is asleep. Surely this catches. There we go. All it took was putting the Golbat to sleep. Gotcha. Golbat was caught. Golbat's data is added to the Pokedex. So number 42, Golbat, the bat Pokemon. It's 5 foot 3 inches tall and it's 121.3 pounds. It clamps down on its prey with its needle-sharp fangs and drains over 10 ounces of blood in one gulp. Yikes. You do not want to get close to that thing, I suppose. So there we go. Golbat has been put into the box. And now let's just continue around this place. Danger, fast current. There definitely is a fast current, but I want to get out of here. So let's see. Oh, another Pokemon. It's another Seal. So you know what? I think I've already encountered, like, a lot of cool Pokemon. I don't know if there's any Pokemon. I'm pretty sure there are still some Pokemon we've missed. Like, I think Jinx can spawn here and probably some other Pokemon. But I'm getting tired of encountering these Seals and these Zubats. So I'm just going to use a Max Repel so that I don't encounter so many Pokemon for so long. So we'll jump down this hole. Drops us into the water. And where does this take us? It takes us into this room. Have we been here? Yeah, this is where we just were, right? Yeah. There's nowhere else to go. So we've got to do something. I know it's not... I guess while we're here... Well, I used the repel, so I can't see what Pokemon there are. Oh, well. Anyways, we got to do something to fix the water current. We could use strength to move these boulders. I think that's what we got to do. Alright, so let's use strength. Alright, Gyarados. We push that down, so now we can push boulders. What happens if I fall down? So that stops me from going that way. Where's this now? Okay. We've been here before, so let's head back over here. And let's knock another boulder down. So let's push that. And the repel's already gone. So I'm going to be encountering more Pokemon now. Let's push that. I think I screwed up. Yeah, I did screw up. That's too bad. Alright, another Seal. But I gotta reset the room because I screwed up the strength puzzle. Which is unfortunate because now I can't push any of them into that hole. So let's just head up the ladder and head back down. That should reset the puzzle. Alright, another encounter. Ooh! Gold duck. I did not know gold duck spawned here. Well, I guess now I know that gold duck spawns here. So let's weaken him down a bit. Uh-oh. Yikes. That's gonna do quite a bit of damage. Yeah. Fortunately, I do have healing with my leftovers. So that's good for Venusaur. Disable. So I guess I'm not gonna be using cut anymore. So instead, let's go for sleep powder and put the gold duck to sleep. And I missed sleep powder. Psych up. That copies my stat boost, but I don't have any stat boosts. So that doesn't do anything. The gold duck just wasted his turn. Okay, now we go for sleep powder. Put the gold duck to sleep. And now we huck a Great Ball or an Ultra Ball at it. I think I'll start with a Great Ball. See how well the Great Ball works out. So I'm not sure if I need to use an Ultra Ball on it. Alright, let's huck the Great Ball. We're pretty low on Pokeballs. We've only got 20 Pokeballs left. 21 if you count the Master Ball. But I don't count that because I don't want to really ever have to use that unless it's a really important situation. There we go. Gold Duck has been caught. His data's been added to the Pokedex. So we got number 55, Gold Duck, the duck Pokemon. It's 5 foot 7 inches tall and it's 168.9 pounds. The 4 legs are webbed, helping to make it an adept swimmer. It can be seen swimming elegantly in lakes and etc. Alright, that's pretty cool. Gold Duck has been added to our Pokedex, and he's going to be put into our box and probably never seen again. So now let's try and solve the boulder puzzle, if I wouldn't be interrupted by Pokemon every 5 seconds. But this is Pokemon, so you do have to get annoyed by random Zubats spawning in caves, because that is basically a Pokemon tradition. So let's go ahead and use another Repel. It's a good thing I've got a lot of these. And let's try and do the boulder puzzle this time. So I just want to push that out of the way. I know that for sure. Just get rid of this boulder so we don't have to deal with it. Now I think we go like this again. Then we go like this. There we go. All I have to do is push the other boulder out of the way. So there we go. Now we can fall down here, and we have full control here now. So there is the legendary. But I don't think I'm ready to encounter the legendary is the thing. It's really, really cool. And as much as I just want to go up and battle this thing, I don't think I'm well enough prepared for it. Because Raichu, like, these 3 Pokemon here are useless. And Venusaur's gonna die. So I've only really got Arcanine. I probably could do it, but I don't think I'm ready to do it. So I know it's a little bit of a letdown, but we're just gonna ignore the legendary Pokemon. Which I actually thought that was the way we were supposed to get out, but it turned out that was not the way to get out. That was actually the way to encounter the legendary. So I'm a little bit lost. But that's not a surprise, because this is a cave. What happens if I go down here? Where does this lead? This leads here. So there's got to be a way I can stop boulders there somehow. But how would I put up the boulders? Oh, well, no more repels. So now we're going to encounter a bunch of Pokemon again. Like Psyduck. And I'm just going to run away from the Psyduck, because I don't want to bother with that thing. So I guess we just go up here. This leads back to the kind of starting area. Where we found another Golduck. That's very exciting. But, what do we do now? Ugh, Pokemon, please go away. Maybe I just need to use another Max Repel. Because, man, these caves are so annoying when you just keep encountering more Pokemon and more Pokemon and more Pokemon. I should have bought more repels, but I didn't think I'd need this many. Alright, so now If we fall down this hole, this takes us here. Which, where is this? Isn't this the start? I think this is the start. So, let's see where this hole leads. It leads back into the water. Okay. Nope. Ugh. Darn it. I need to find a way to put more boulders up. That's what we gotta do. How do we set up more boulders? Let's see, where does this lead? This leads, ooh, to an item. A water stone. I guess I'll take that. But I'm just kind of trying to figure out where to go. So I've probably just been going in circles for the past, like, 5 minutes. Oh, I need to put out another rappel. Alright, let's go up. So this is back to the beginning, I think. I'll just shove this boulder down. Because you can never go wrong with shoving boulders down the holes. It's always, I think most of the time, a pretty safe thing to do. So now, if we fall down here, we can shove the boulder down this hole. And where does this lead? This leads here, where we can shove this boulder down another hole. It's been a lot of holes that we've been shoving boulders down. But now that we've done that, that semi-blocks the path. But there's still one more boulder that we gotta shove down the hole. What does this sign say? Danger, fast current. Okay, I think I've already read that. But I've been running around here so much I've been forgetting what I've done and what I haven't done. So where does this hole lead? I don't remember. I've probably already gone down here. It leads... Oh, right, that hole leads to Articuno. But I gotta find a way to get into a different hole. Oh, okay. Another wild Pokemon. I've only got one rappel left. So I gotta hope that I solve this puzzle quickly. Otherwise, I will be dealing with a bombardment of a bunch of annoying random Pokemon. Anyways, we use the max rappel. We can see that we've already gotten one. But I need to find where the other one would be. Where would the other stone go? Like, there's a hole, but there's no stone. We need to find a way to get a stone down there. Maybe if we go higher up to, like, this floor, we'll find some stone. Oh, there's a stone there. Aha! There we go. Alright, I think we've solved it now. We just gotta shove this stone down, and then we should be able to get out of here. Once we solve this current should lead to the exit. The previous water current we solved leads to getting the legendary. But I don't want to catch the legendary, because I think that thing will kill my whole team. So I want to come back and save that for a later episode, where I'm pretty sure I won't die. And also where I'm more prepared when I have more, like, better Pokeballs. Because I don't have the best amount of Ultra Balls. So now that we've solved that... Oh, I didn't want to get out here. But now that we've solved that, we can exit to the right, I'm pretty sure. That'll lead to the exit. What's over here? Okay, I've already been over there. Alright, I just wanted to know, because I was curious. And it's another Psyduck. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Alright, now let's hop back over here. And then we can exit over to the right. If these wild Pokemon would stop bothering me. Alright, now we can leave the Seafoam Island Cave. We're out of here. We solved the puzzle. And there's a person to talk to. It's a trainer. Are you on vacation too? The first trainer we've battled all episode. And also the only trainer we'll battle all episode. Because this episode's basically just been trying to figure out the way out of Seafoam Island Cave. So we're battling Picnicker Irene. And she's got a Tentacool. So who do I have in front? Venusaur. Okay, this is a very good Pokemon to have up in front. Let's go for Leech Seed. And we'll just go for this strategy. Because Venusaur and Arcanine are the only two Pokemon on my team that will be able to do anything. Because the rest of my Pokemon just don't have any PP. And Arcanine would do very badly on this route because this is a water route. So I've just got to have Venusaur just chip through everything. With the Leech Seed, Cut, Sleep Powder, Stall strat. Let's go for Sleep Powder, put the Tentacool to sleep. Good night, Tentacool. And then we'll just keep using Cut over and over again. Okay, that killed the Tentacool, actually. Pretty surprising. That was really strong. So, next up is Seal. This is a Pokemon that we saw in the Seafoam Island Cave, and when we caught one, and I missed the Sleep Powder. That's unfortunate. So, the Seal's using Rest, which restores their HP to full, but their HP's already at full. So, that's very silly by them. So, let's set up Leech Seed now. Now they use Growl to lower my attack, but I'm not too concerned about that. It will make Cut a little bit weaker, but that's okay. Oops, I mashed the A button. I didn't mean to use Leech Seed again. I already have a seed set up. We're gonna go for Ice You, which will probably do quite a bit of damage. It'll also lower my speed, guaranteed, I'm pretty sure. Actually, it didn't do that much. Yep, my speed does drop. I think I'm still faster than the Seal, though. I doubt that it's faster than me. I'm 8 levels higher than it. I'm also fully evolved, and the Seal is not fully evolved. So the Leech Seed, chip damage comes in. And I don't think I need to put the Seal to sleep. I don't think it can kill me. So I'm just going to go for Cut and just get as much damage as I can. They go for Growl again. That's perfectly okay. I don't really mind that too much. So we go for the Leech Seed. And now we go for Cut. Alright, Rest. They restore to full HP. It's really annoying. But now they're asleep. So they can't Growl me anymore. Or use Icy Wind or whatever. And now I guess we just keep chipping it down with Cut. It's still asleep, it can't do anything. Leech Seed damage comes. And we just continue this process until the Seal dies. One more Cut should be enough to kill the Seal. It will wake up next turn, but I'm pretty sure it dies next turn before it wakes up. Alright, now we go for one more Cut. And there we go, that is Seal taken down. So that's some more experience for Venusaur and Raichu. Now the last Pokemon's coming in. It's a Horsey. I'm just going to go for Giga Drain, because this should just one-shot the Horsey. I don't want to go through the whole process of Leech Seed and spam Cut over and over again. There you go. Goodbye, Horsey. You're out of here. And now I've won the battle. Will Venusaur reach level 39, though? Aw, not quite. I guess Venusaur will have to reach level 39 in the next episode. But we've defeated Picnicker Irene. No mercy at all. We got 600 Pokédollars for winning. What do you have to say about that? Seafoam used to be a singular island in the distant past. I wonder why it's split. Anyways, that was the Seafoam Island. So now let's go ahead and save now that we've made it through the really annoying Seafoam Island Cave. But in the next episode, we will continue surfing towards Cinnabar Island. And we'll probably reach there in the next episode. And then we'll be able to challenge the 7th gym. But this is where we're going to wrap it up for today's episode of Pokemon Fire Red. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.